Hello guys, and welcome to another round of Ocarina of Time Bingo for beginners. Today we will take a look at this board where we have a lot of different choices as usual when we do an Ocarina of Time Bingo. So the row if we look briefly at this bingo board at first, we see that in the middle one, we should always, of course, focus on the middle piece first, because there we have the most choices to get it. So we will actually do the Bomb-chu Spirit Temple chest. So it includes going to Spirit Temple early. We will do it without going adult, as you are supposed to. We will also take a look at this column 3, because here we have quite easy stuff and we do not need to go adult. Everything is quite nice to get that. So this series I'm doing is about doing Ocarina of Time bingos and really explaining all the tricks I'm doing, because I think that there are so many. Late timer. There are so many Ocarina of Time bingos on Twitch. First of all, I want to put this on YouTube, and there are so few of them which are explained. So I'm doing these Ocarina of Time bingos for beginners in order to really explain what the tricks I'm doing. Each trick I will explain. I will not stay and do all the details. You can search for them, but at least say something about them so you can get some grip on what they are about. Yeah, so the row we will do in this bingo board is column 3. Here we have defeat Queen Ghoma, we have bottled fairy, Bomb-chu just in Spirit Temple, map and compass in Jabu-Jabu, and plant bean in Death Mountain Crater. So the interesting thing about this column is that once again we will not get bottom of the well chus. So bombchus at the bottom of the well is one of the most fundamental parts of doing bingos. Sometime I will do a video about it, but I want to really show that you can do bingos without them. Therefore I am still avoiding the bottom of the well chus as long as possible. Of course you could argue that this column 3 isn't the most optimal row to go on this board, and I may agree to that too, but it's not a bad row. Hopefully if we do all the tricks in a nice way, we will probably finish. We could finish under an hour with no problems to that. So it's not a slow row, I would say. The tricks we will have to do to get this aren't that many hard too. So in order to defeat Queen Ghoma, there are about no tricks. We'll do some tricks anyways because we can, but that many. Bottled fairy, we'll have to find some fairies and we'll have to find a bottle, but that's not tricky and actually no glitching involved in getting the bottled fairy. Spirit Temple, there are quite many tricks and some of them are hard, but we will not. We will look into them a bit. The hardest trick really is to get into Gerudo Valley, which we have seen already in a video. Come on. There we go. Jabu-Jabu's belly is a bit interesting. But we will not use that many tricks there either. Actually. Then we have the bean in Death Mountain Crater, where we need to do a trick. That's the whole thing about the Death Mountain Crater bean. It's a big trick to get it early, because otherwise you will have to go and learn the Bolero fire, I think it's called. And so you need to go adult, and then you need to and then you need to warp back to Death Mountain Crater and then plant the bean. So that's what you're supposed to do. And we won't do it that way because it's very slow, both because we need to go adult and then we need to go to Death Mountain Crater. So it's a big mess to do it that way. You get it? So we will do it using a megaflip. And megaflips are a bit hard. So hopefully we will succeed with them on the spot. So right now I'm just collecting rupees in order to be able to buy the shield, because we need a shield in order to get to Queen Ghoma, and we'll need a shield to some tricks later too. So it's nice to get the shield. You not need to get the shield on some rows, and you not need to get it this early, especially in some rows. You can go outside first, like if you do any percent route, in order to maybe get some wrong warp going. That's an idea, but not necessary in this certain row. In any row where you could find blue fire and nothing else which is needed for adult, I would recommend you actually doing the wrong warp, because then you can wrong warp to Ganon's castle in the end, get both blue fire and get Bomb-chus there. So then you get 2 in 1. Because Bomb-chus you need for most rows and most things you want to do in bingos. So it's all about where should you get your Bomb-chus if you need them. And this time we will get the Bomb-chus from Spirit Temple, because that's part of our plan in this row overall. And I would say that, yeah, that's probably the thing that will take most of our energy and time. So here we need to get some Deku sticks. Deku sticks we'll need both for doing high damage with our crouch stabs, and for doing getting the Bomb-chu chests in the Spirit Temple, because there we will need some Deku sticks, because we need to light some fires at one point. So far we haven't done any tricks. You could do this rupee route. There I missed one rupee where the sword is, just because I am talking and didn't think at that time. In order to get the shield, to buy the shield, because you need a shield in order to get here to the Deku tree. I know there's a trick in order to get here without having the shield, but it's very unnecessary, at least for our purposes here. Yeah, so we are on our way to defeat Queen Ghoma, and what's nice about this is that we will anyways need to be here in the Deku tree. So I'm getting Deku nuts now because of some reason, I don't know actually. You won't need, yeah, we'll need some Deku nuts because it's faster. And now I'm talking to Navi, which is unnecessary. You can avoid Navi by pulling out a Deku stick the frame before you grab the veins, but I didn't do it right now. So here we will try to do another glitch where we try to avoid Navi's text by doing that, side jumping and spamming A, because then we will, no, don't run. Here we go. Because in that way now we will not have time to speak about about opening the door. A very tricky thing which she want to speak to you about, and in that way we can avoid her very slow text by going targeting the wall right next to the door, and then side hopping and spamming A so that when the frame where he lands, you open the door, and then she won't have time. So here we get the slingshot. We'll not need it for Queen Ghoma, or for this dungeon at all, but we will need it for the Spear Temple, getting the Bomb-chu chest there, and we will use it in Jabu-Jabu's belly too, in order to open some stuff, which we can use the Bomb-chu for. So it's not really necessary there, but it's necessary in order to get the Spear Temple. Bomb-chu chest. There you need boomerang or some explosive already. So we will, or the slingshot, which we will use. So now we are going up here. Not need to kill all of these Skulltulas. You can just avoid them by stop moving when they want to hit you. I'm going to go over here to the left side because that's where I'm used to, but you could go down the right side, and there where the compass is too, if you want to get that. So here, back hop, side hop. Oh no, I'm doing badly. He will kill me. So here's a trick just to get in the right position. So here's back hop, Deconut, side hop I meant. Back hop, sword, jump slash, shield, and go down. Side hop, no, fail. So that's the any percent trick, the slow any percent trick. There's a faster setup if you look at the faster time right now. But that's any percent trick to get to basement, skip basement 1 very fast. But we failed it, so we'll do the safe strats, which is go over here, target kinda the orthogonal way to where you came in. This Dekubaba should attack you. Roll forward and side hop so that you are side hopping when he hits you. And then you will do a mega side hop, which we will use like that in order to get up on this ledge. Because if we get up on this ledge, we won't have to run around in the basement a lot. Then, in order to get a fire stick, we do not want to push that cube, but instead we go over here with infinite sword glitch. This we crouch stab, and then while the crouch stab is going, we disrupt it by using Navi, talking to Navi. Then I did that setup where you saw I targeted the wall. No, come on, don't die. Where I targeted the wall, I side hop left, right, I side hop left, and then I roll, because then I will roll to the left a bit, and then from there pull out a deku stick, and then spam back and hold back and spam A. Then you will get up and get a flame on your stick. So that's very useful in order to skip pushing that block down, which takes some time. So you kind of gain 10 seconds or something. You do not need to do that glitch. Of course you do not need to do any glitch, but it's useful. So I will try to remember not to die right now to Ghoma, because usually I am dying to Ghoma when I do the any percent route, and I am ready to die to Ghoma. So look up at Ghoma like that. So infinite sword glitch. Hold shield, press B, and then press Z and C up. Z and C up. So in a very rapid order. So here, crouch stab, Deconut, crouch stab, crouch stab. Failed by me. Sorry about that. So, but we have the slingshot, so we can actually shoot her. So No, 2 crouch stabs I should have done, of course. Come on. I'm not used to using the slingshot on Ghoma. Shoot her down. There we go. So the reason why she died in 2 slingshot hits and 3 crouch stabs is because we used the Deku stick first. So first we jump slashed with the Deku stick, and then we crouch stabbed at her. So the crouch stab always does the same amount of damage as our last attack. So there it did the attack damage of the jump slash with Deku stick, which is 4. So that's very much. So we use the storing of the damage for the crouch stab. So we do only need to kill Queen Ghoma for a column. We have now finished 1 objective. We do not actually need to finish the Deku tree. So because of that we do not step into the portal. And stepping into the portal would just take a lot of time, because it's a very long cutscene after that. So unless you have an objective to finish the Deku tree, do not step into the portal, I would recommend you. Now we will get the... no, we might go to Jabu-Jabu actually. I'm thinking if we are going to do the Bomb-chu chest or Jabu-Jabu first. Doesn't really matter that much. Well, so we have 2 choices. Either we can go to Jabu-Jabu and get the map and compass, or we can go and get the Bomb-chu chest. The others are Death Mountain Crater, we need Bomb-chus, and Bottle Fair, we need a bottle. So those follow after we have gone to Jabu-Jabu or the Spirit chest. So we will actually use the Ruto's letter in order to get a bottle right now. So since we are here, we will go to Jabu-Jabu. So here, oh no, I have little amount of money. So hits, back up, side up, and attack. Okay, we failed. So that's the water escape. It's a bit tricky, but Navi dive is easy. So jump up on the ledge, spam B, spam C up when Navi wants to talk to you, and then Navi will talk to you and disrupt you doing anything, so we'll sink down to the bottom. That's one of the easiest tricks. You just need to jump up so you're exactly on the ledge, then you spam B, because then you will fall down, and while you are jump slashing you spam C up, escaping the forest. Navi diving, that's called, and it's a very easy trick. So here, C target the wall, dive, spam B, get a good angle there, and you will be able to get the red rupee, which is under the ledge here. It's a nice any percent trick, which I am quite bad at. Here's a blue rupee, and now we'll hopefully get the red rupee. Yeah, there we go. Because we need some rupees right now in order to do the diving game, which we will do in order to get the silver scale. Silver scale we need in order to get Ruto's letter, which we'll need both for a bottle and for a for getting into Jabu-Jabu's belly. It's possible to get into Jabu-Jabu's belly without Ruto's letter by using a Bomb-chu and doing some bomb boosting. So we're going to, the reason what we're doing now is that we do not have the lullaby, so we can't really get into Sora's domain the regular way. So we are going to use this Kako in order to fly into Sora's domain. Yeah, you can use a Bomb-chu and a shield in order to go past King Sora, because he's in the way in order to get to Jabu-Jabu in the normal case. So what we do is that we line up here, so we stand on the edge here, because there's a place in front of the waterfall, you can't be. But you can jump behind the waterfall, like that. So then we get into Sora's domain. It's quite easy trick, actually. One important part of it is that you need to line up so you really get behind. You can't go into the waterfall because the waterfall is quite solid. And you need to not go extremely much to the edge, because if you go too much on the edge, then he won't do a big jump like you saw there. He jump up, then he will just stumble off the edge, and then you won't be able to do it. So here's the diving game. It costs 20 rupees. That was why I was a bit worried before, after I realized that we were going down the river. When you go down the river, it's all nice. So diving game, I do not have any special strats for that, actually. Sorry. But try to get multiple rupees and at the same time, if you can. Yeah, there we go. Three dives. That's very nice for being me. And then get up. So here we have some fish going around. Right now, we will not use the fish in order to get into Jabu-Jabu's belly, and the reason is because it's possible without. In this route, it's actually faster in order to get the fish from there and go into Jabu-Jabu's belly. But since we will still use Ruto's letter and get a free bottle. But I will show you the trick which is used in order to get into Jabu-Jabu's belly early, because it's a nice thing to know if you are going to do the Bomb-chu jump, or by some reason do not want to get the fish. Maybe you are using your bottles. So dive out here, and here we want to find Ruto's letter right there. See targeting. It is nice to not hesitating on the dive. There we go. Ruto's letter, and not dive now. Dive back. So if you would have a Bomb-chu right now, you could skip all of this, getting silver scale, getting Ruto's letter, just go past King Sora. Of course, then you would still have to get a bottle in order to get a bottle ferry. So everything isn't crystal clear in either case. So I think this is a quite nice route anyways, even though moving King Sora isn't nice. Hello. So now we have get an empty bottle. So inside Jabu-Jabu's belly we will get the boomerang. The boomerang is a very nice tool, mostly to get Skulltulas. So if you are ever getting the agony stone of agony, which requires 20 Skulltulas, or by some other reason getting a lot of Skulltulas, then you really should go to Jabu-Jabu's belly at some time, because then there are so many Skulltulas which are climbing on some wall somewhere or something like that high up, which you can get if you have the boomerang, and in other case you can't, or rather you need to hover a lot, which is annoying, or do some other trick. But getting the boomerang, and there are 3 Skulltulas in here which are fast to get to if you get the boomerang. So here you get 3 Skulltulas for free. But Skulltulas we are not getting in this run, so no worries about that. Yeah, so entering Jabu-Jabu's belly early we are doing right now. So yeah, if you look at the time, we are 1 minute late actually compared to the time, because I start the timer late. So go here, and so climb up on this ledge and jump slash the second where you are as high as, and then you will actually be able to reach the loading zone for where you enter Jabu-Jabu. Come on. It's a bit tricky, and since I still had got an open bottle, it would maybe be easier to get the fish from inside Zora's domain if I had thought about it. If I hadn't been so cocky. But this is very possible to do, at least. And you can do it from either side of Jabu-Jabu. And I'm not getting a high jump slash. Come on! Get in there. There we go. There we hit the loading zone. So now we are inside Jabu-Jabu's belly. So the big problem here in Jabu-Jabu's belly is this first room. If we did not have slingshot or possibly bombchus or bombs, we would not be able to hit this little switch. Without that switch, Jabu-Jabu's belly would not be a problem with only sword and shield. But now with that switch we do need to do something, and we could get slingshot or bombchus in some way. So here we meet Princess Ruto, and yeah, I will not do any glitches here actually in order to get through Jabu-Jabu's belly. I do not know any nice. If you are killing Barnade or getting all the Skulltulas, then there is a mega jump or a Ruto throw which you can do in order to get skip killing Big Octo, the mini boss, which is usually needed. But we'll skip it this time because we are just getting the map and compass in Jabu-Jabu's belly. So carry around Ruto, talks a lot. And there isn't that much technique to doing this. Just avoid getting hit by stuff. That's a nice thing to do, because that takes a lot of time. Here there is a Skulltula up to the right, which you should get if you are getting Skulltulas here in Jabu-Jabu's belly. But else just throw her up, pull the switch, and then go away. Here's a nice little trick where there's a switch in the roof. So then you can actually throw Ruto on it. So you won't have to put her down and pull the slingshot out, or you do not even need the slingshot or bombchus here. So here's another proof. This one you do not have any reason not to kill. He will be annoying and hit you otherwise. Then you still have nothing to do while waiting for the lift. No. There we go. Here comes our ride. So kill that octopus while you can. There we go. Now we're up here, we're getting the boomerang and then map and compass. So getting the other two Skulltulas, the fourth you're getting in the last room right before Barinade, the boss in here. So then you need to go through the temple or do a mega flip. Yeah, so first thing you need to go is here to the right where the compass is. Yes, I know. And the other two Skulltulas you can get using the boomerang by going out here and going down the first hole in the ground. So this room is a bit interesting. Here there are a lot of things in the ground. So here use one, use two deconuts to get them down. And then not be bad like me. Come on. Crouch stab using damage from the jump slash, or just hit them with the slingshot if you're bad, like me. Then we get the boomerang right here. Now you can use the boomerang instead. Oh yeah, we're getting the boomerang. We can actually use that in the Spirit Temple. Interesting. Boomerang, sit down. So, map and compass. Here we go. The boomerang, as I said, is very useful. Oh, money. Money we won't need at all, I think. Here you need to put root down because it has a switch which turns up when someone walks away. And then you can kill this thing. So throw the boomerang away, go out here in middle so he wants to hit you, and then prepare when the boomerang comes back, and then when you see that the thing is down, then throw the boomerang. So then it can go really fast like that. Don't throw the boomerang too early, and don't wait for him to come down, to be up there and throw while he's up. Just throw when it's down, like that, and it goes quite fast. Don't be afraid of it. So there we got the map, and now to the left here we have the yes, I know, Navi, I know. We have the compass. So these you could kill actually by using deconuts. Then they all die instantly. All who are in range die. So that's much easier, but I blew all my deconuts, wasted them on doing failing in the room before, so we have to kill them using the boomerang, which it's a bit slower, like 10-20 seconds or something like that, but still doable. And here we get the compass. Yay! So now we can save warp back to the beginning of this dungeon. Oh. What? There we go. And continue on to the rest of this run. So, yeah, now we're going to the Bomb-chu chest in the Spirit Temple, and if we now find some fairies on the way, we will catch them and get the bottled fairy. Hopefully we do that, but I don't know any fairy bottles where it's where you are sure to get fairy. So in order to get them, we will actually go to the forest meadow where there is a shrine. We can get them. So that's the secure way. So here can dive down and now get out, because we are going to Gerudo Valley, and it's a bit faster to go through Lake Hylia than say warping back and then walking, because it's a bit far from there, while it's a bit closer from here. In any case, you need to get out of Jabu-Jabu in order to be able to save warp back. So notice that we backwalk in these long distances because it's faster. And if there's a short distance, or we need to keep track of where we are so we don't fall down, then we roll. So Gerudo Valley is here to the left, to the west part of the realm. So notice that there's an owl in the tree over here, which we want to avoid because it talks a lot of crap. So we'll go. That's why I am now rolling and walking a bit slow, because if we go too close to that tree, he will talk to us and say, "Why are you here?" Which takes a lot of time compared to being a bit careful, which do not take a lot of time. It seems like it takes a lot of time because it's annoying, but compared to meeting an owl, it's nothing. So we'll do the same trick as last time. We'll do the cuckoo jump over to Gerudo Valley. Also notice that up here to the right here, where the waterfall is coming out, there's a Skulltula if you are here at night, and like many other Skulltulas, you can only get it using the boomerang or some weird tricks. So getting over here, I will now use some save states actually, which I use because I'm not playing in a race, and I'm doing that so this video will not be so damn long. So hopefully I will not have to use them, but you see. So here the angle is a bit, should be like that, and then I want to get a bit back like that. So push forward and then pause. So we'll pause buffer this. So pause, unpause until in such timing so that frame advances. So you can't pause and unpause too fast, because then no frames will advance like doing right now. And I'm holding forward all the time now because I want to see Link take one step. I want to see him lift his left foot. That's the cue I'm looking for. Like right there. And then I hold up to the left. Apparently it didn't work by some reason, so we'll try again. That didn't work still, I don't know why. Yeah, so there we go. So, and then you jump slash, well, his shield is half visible. Here you need to look for the, and you can pause buffer that. No, damn it, I'm bad. So there I was too late, I think. Too early. Very bad. Very bad. There we go. So this trick is a bit tricky, as I've said before. And you should practice it. Oh, come on. We just want to look around so I can see these guards. Now that one is walking back. What's this one doing? Come on, stop looking. There we go. It's looking away. No! The other one was looking. Why? Okay, this is going badly. Come on. Too late. I'm doing this trick a bad way. I have a bad setup. I should be a little bit more to the left, I think. And this trick is also possible using you could standing up there is quite suicide. Now a safe state up here. What's that one doing? It's coming over here. Okay, okay, looking away. What's this one doing? It's coming over here. Looking away. Go, go, go. There we go. Now we're in there. So now we get to Gerudo Fortress as a child. You are not meant to be here as a child, so it's a bit weird place to be. Here you can get into Gerudo training grounds, do stuff there. If you look at bingo boards, you often see get 3 keys or something, unused keys in Gerudo training grounds, and then they are supposing you want to do it as a child, at least in the short boards. You can get the 37th heart piece here too, which is another objective, but then you need Bomb-chus, and you need Bomb-chus in order to get more than 2 keys from Gerudo, more than 1 key actually from Gerudo training grounds. So we won't do that. So instead we will skip the gate here. So we jump up, walk up here and press the B button like that and side hop. And then we are up here on the mountain. And then I will look here, so we are in the right spot. So kinda here, it's not a frame perfect trick at all. So we can clip back in. And then we get over here. So we get to the other side of the Gerudo Valley Gate. So now we are in the wasteland. Here you need a long shot really to get past, but we can do a trick here. So stand so that you're getting on the edge here. Look back so you can back walk, roll forward and then back walk. Fast, fast, fast. Go, 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 go. No! So the reason I failed there was because I didn't have a good enough angle, so you should be really, really on the edge here. Like this. Now you see we are on the edge. And then we roll forward and back walk. There we go. And side hop. The first thing you need to do is when you get up on the other side is a side hop. And you need to be really fast doing it. If you do it too early, you will sink down into the quicksand, and if you're too late, then you will go out of bounds. No, come on! Why am I failing this? This is not a hard trick. Okay, like this. Back walk. Back walk, back walk, back walk, and side hop. There we go. Now we're past. We have lost some life. Can we find some in these barrels maybe, so we won't have to hear that annoying beeping? No, so apparently not. So here you need to just follow the flagpoles right now. No problems. So they first go to the left a bit and then they go up. Now they go up. And they continue up. So this follows the plan. Is it up here? Where is the pole? Yeah, there's the pole. Thought I saw it. You should play this on full screen and it's a bit easier to see everything. And the sandstorm is is at sometimes different to see. So run forward just to this flagpole, which is right, which you can barely see from those double flagpoles where you come in. And from here, go to the right. So here you see a little barrier. Go to the right of that barrier and go down here until you go over to the next texture on the ground. Here you need to follow the right texture on the ground. When you go up this slope, go a few steps up and then start going to the left. Continue going left until you go over this slope, and then go start turning a bit. If you hit these guys, then you are on the right way. Then you should continue straight on. If you look on the map, you go. Now you can see some flagpoles to the right, and then you need to go to them. You need to not go. Oh, come on! I use a save state because I'm bad and die at those green guys. So not go straight to those, but follow the path. It's quite a nice path here, and then you get through the wasteland without using the lens of truth and having magic, which is necessary otherwise. So it's quite a you need to figure that it's not that hard, but you need to learn the route. So here you should try and backwalk as soon as possible, because else these green guys will come up and they will kill you. They are quite dangerous actually. They are many, but if you backwalk you can avoid them because you are faster than they are equally fast as them when you backwalk. If you just roll, you will not be faster. So here just backwalk, backwalk, backwalk. So here's a bean planting location. If you need Skulltulas, you can use bugs there. And then here we are in the Spirit Temple. Yay, we got some hearts, so you don't have to hear the beeping. So talk to her. She has 2 text boxes now in the start, and you need to press nothing really on the second text box as choice, and then you can just spam B for the rest of this part. Yeah, so now we are in the Spirit Temple. If you would like to have the Spirit, what's it called, Serenade of the Spirits, Requiem of the Spirits song, or just have one song more, then you can now exit the Spirit Temple, because then you are exiting the Spirit Temple for the first time, and this game recognizes that, and hence Sheik comes and gives you the Requiem of Spirits. So then you will have Young Link meeting Sheik, which is an interesting time paradox. But yeah, that's one song you can get if you want to get a lot of songs. But in any case, it's a very nice, it's an easy thing to get, and you just need to go through the Haunted Wasteland. If you want to get the Silver Gauntlet, this also the route, but then you need to go through all of the child part of the Spirit Temple, and the Bomb-chu chest in Spirit Temple is half the child part. So easiest is the Requiem of Spirits, hardest, then you have the Bomb-chu chest, and then you have the Silver Gauntlet. So yeah, try to not get the Silver Gauntlets if you can, because they are a bit annoying. The nice thing about getting the Silver Gauntlets is that you will actually be able to lift bombs, so then you won't need to get the Goron bracelet. So here, watch out, because they will burn your shield, which is freaking annoying, and I fail. Come on, I should use the boomerang here. So, here we need some Deku sticks. No, not right now, actually. Yeah, we will need a Deku stick and kill this Stalfos. So, no, Stalfos. What are these called? We need to do a lot of damage to these guys. We need to do them in the back of them, right? Like that. This. They have so much HP. Watch out for it. Come on, die, die. Why can't he die? So killing these are easiest by just using some bombs, if you have some. There we go. So yeah, using bombs is the best way to kill them. Now we are probably going to die since we only have one heart and we are meeting a Stalfos soon. But yeah, doesn't matter that much. So for that, for those two flaming things, you need Deku sticks. That's the only reason. So here we are meeting a Stalfos. You can force him down here if you are into the ground here, if you are tricky, but we died instead. Or I died instead, so that's bad. But anyway, now we're going to get back into Spirit Temple, and everything would be much nicer, of course, if we had not been destroyed our shield here, because then we could have used Infinite Sword Glitch in order to kill the Stalfos, and we could also use crouch stabs, which is another nice trick. You do not have to kill the Stalfos, but he's a bit tricky to have around here. Come on, don't die. Come on. I should save state here so we won't have to watch this so many times. What time are we on? 50 minutes? Oh my. I'm so slow. So this really shouldn't be this slow, I think, at least. Oh yeah, we have already got to this. Yeah, map and compass. We have got them. We're going to Bomb-chu just in Spirit Temple right now. And yeah, remember that if you are playing a race using on speedruns live, then using save states as I am doing right now is not allowed. So I'm trying to get him close to the edge, because then you can okay, save state. Because then you can push him down. We use the boomerang? No. Come on. So the thing we really need to do here is that you see a switch in the background which you need to hit. And hitting that thing you can do with either a slingshot. Oh, now he's on the edge, come on. Yeah, there we go. Pushed him down. So you can either do it with a boomerang or you can do it with a slingshot. If you do not hit that thing instead. So boomerang, you can... Oh, that was dumb. Come on. Slingshot, you do like this. There we go. Now we shouldn't have to kill the Stalfos. Nice. So here you can get your shield back. Yeah, so use slingshot or boomerang if you if you stay around and mess with it for some time. I don't know how to do it really. It's not hard, you just need to practice it. So here, push that, go around here, do not fall down. Okay, not fall down. I'm bad at. So hit that switch, then go over to the other side, and that guy will die because he follows your movement and he goes into the fire. Oh My, we get so many rupees, we won't be able to use them. Yes, yes, yes. Not let the shadow kill you. So, here what we need to do is to get this key. And here we could save warp back, but save warping back is actually slower than going back this way and getting the rupees. So therefore we get the rupees instead, because else we have to crawl through the crawl space again. And don't jump down there, because there's a Skulltula on the other side, which will hurt you. And yeah, another Skulltula which you could get if you want. So now we get through, and then we can crawl through this crawl space. When we're through this crawl space, we see a door where we need the key. So here we have some Skulltulas which we can actually kill, because we have some equipment for that. So we won't have to avoid them. We should have killed that one. It would be faster, probably. So now we are getting the Bomb-chu chest. So get up this ledge, use the slingshot to hit that switch. You can go forward and use the boomerang too, if you have only that, but it's faster because there are Lysalfos over there which will come out and try to kill you if you... So now we reset. Right. Yeah. There are Lysalfos who will come out there and try to kill you if you go forward a bit. So now we are going back. We are going to plant a bean in Death Mountain Crater, and then we are getting a bottled ferry. Oh no, yeah, right. Yeah, so now we're doing the cutscene. Anyway, because we couldn't exit the Spirit Temple without getting this cutscene, and without exiting the Spirit Temple we can't warp back to save warp back home. So yeah, so no way to avoid this cutscene, except if you would just do everything else and get the Bomb-chu chest in the Spirit Temple last, then of course you would be finished. So this is quite nice, getting the last song you learn in the game as the first song. Oh, come on, my buttons. I'm not using a N64 controller. The C buttons are a bit hard to use. Yeah. So, what I missed, which is a bit bad, is that I forgot in the beginning, in the very early beginning when we went down the river, I forgot to buy a bean from the magic bean salesman. And we need a bean from the magic bean salesman in order to plant it in the Death Mountain Crater. So that's very bad of me. And here you have an excellent example of routing, where you see how important it is to remember where you should get which items and which order, and how you should get them, and so on. So getting the magic bean will take like 1-2 minutes, which is quite much compared to many things in the game. So you can really notice how important it is. That the most important thing is really finding the best row which you want to do and can do, and finding a good route to do the row. Which items should you get when, and in which order should you do the objectives. If you do that, then so that's really the most important part, you can notice. Yeah, so thinking about that, I'm wondering if we should go to the forest meadow now to get the bottled fairy. Yeah, we'll do that. Because we are still here in the Lost Woods running around. So here we need to kill a wolfos. So they are very hard. You need to jump back when they try to hit you, and then you jump slash forward, and then they die. So go to the right, just follow the map in this maze. You can ignore all enemies. So this map. Oh yeah, we should have gone to the left, it would be much faster. So here we can climb the ladder. If we come on, go up. If we press up. And here it's a fairy shrine. Yeah, so one thing to notice now is that we need to not die, because if we die then the fairy will activate, and we need to actually have the bottled fairy in our inventory for it to count as a finished objective. So if we die then we will have to get another fairy. So now what will we do? Yeah, we'll go back and escape the forest, doing the water escape, right? Yeah. Now we can go on top of this, which is faster. So the annoying thing now is that we have spoken to Navi recently, haven't we? Yeah, we spoke to Navi when we wanted to look upwards, right? So now we won't talk to us anymore. It's really sad. So we can't do the Navi dive. So we need to do the water escape. And water escape can be done this way. We go into this place and then we target the corner here. Hold C target when Link's head is to that corner. Go to this corner, still holding Z, and slash, back, jump, side hop, and slash at the correct moment. Oh, now he wants to talk to us. That's great. Then we do the Navi dive again. No, come on, wait. I have the silver scale. Damn it, I could have just... Oh. So that's... that's speedrunning for you. Glitches everywhere. And regular tactics are ignored. We could just dive down there. We have all the equipment needed. I actually watched... I think I watched a bingo by Cosmo where he did the same thing. He had a gold scale and he glitched his way through there. Of course he succeeded with the regular escape, not failing like me. So now we talk to the bean salesman and then we'll say warp home again. So there we go. So now the only thing we need to do is to plant a bean in Death Mountain Crater. So in order to do this we need to get to Death Mountain Trail, and getting Death Mountain Trail there are two ways. Either you go get Zelda's letter and go through the gate. I don't know if there's a gate skip. There probably is, but I don't know about it, how it's done. But the other way is if you get explosives like Bomb-chus, which we have gotten already. Then you can go through the Forbidden Woods. It's a shortcut which you're supposed to use after you've killed, gotten the Goron bracelet. But we can use it right now, since we have gotten the Bomb-chus. So here's the shortcut. And then you get the other side of these stones and you can just blow them up. And we go over out here of here and go up the Death Mountain Trail, where we are supposed to get our go to the planter bean. Yeah, so notice that I am not equipping the shield yet, and I don't think I have a reason for that actually. No, I don't, but we'll need a shield, so I will actually equip it right now. No, if it burns up, we will need the shield very much. So, if it burns up by some reason, I don't know what it could be, but you never know when the shield starts to burn. Could happen anytime, if you are being dramatic, at least. So, yeah, keep the shield alive at all costs. We'll need it in order to get plant the bean. So we go here, and here we should back walk when we get down there, because there are a lot of stones falling, and if we are slow then we will get hit by the stones. You see they follow us, you can see the shadow in the ground. You will get hit a lot if you do not back walk. Then when you get to this edge we will climb up, and we should have killed that Skulltula, but no matter. Here we can press up and the wall will actually press us to the side. Try to not get hit by that thing. Not get hit, I said. And then we are up here. Very nice. So, now we're going to do this. This is a hard trick. We'll need to do a mega flip. So, equip this. We'll do have the magic bean here. We'll do a mega flip in here. So this is a dangerous trick, because if we stay in here too long in the Death Mountain crater, then we will die and our shield will burn up, and that's very bad, because then we can't do this again. So we need to save before this, and I will actually use save states right now because I'm playing safe. So go over here so that the magic bean plays, and that is over there. Pull out, not that, pull out a Bomb-chu. 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Third fast flash. We start pause buffering. Now we'll use save state so we can go back here. So when it turns completely dark, which is about 2 frames more, I think. No, too much. Save state. There we go. Now it's completely dark. We'll press shield and A, and then spam, hold back and spam A. Fail. Fail. Come on. And during this whole time where we're pause buffering, we need to hold Z. So this is going to be a mega flip, and mega flips are a bit hard. As you can see, there we go, mega flip. Then you flip backwards like 3 times the normal pace, and there we go. The planter bean in Death Mountain crater, and we have gotten all the things. So mega flips are the last thing we show. As you saw, I failed them 5 times, and they are really hard. Oh, look, so we have finished in 1 hour and 9 minutes. And you need to practice them, because they are very useful in both getting the Death Mountain crater. You need to plant the bean Death Mountain crater in a fast way. Else, as I explained before, it's very slow. You need it in order to get the heart pieces in Death Mountain crater, else they are also very slow. You need it to get the 38 heart piece. There you need to do a mega flip in order to get to where it is. 1 mega flip. you needed to get double magic early. Then it's also here in the Death Mountain crater. Yeah, so it's really an important trick to get to be able to do these mega flips, and you should practice it. But I showed it now in the fourth video in order to notice that it's not essential. It's not something you really need to learn, because it's used in some tricks, and some of these stuff are doable in other ways. So if you're getting the hover boots, for example, then you can get the two heart pieces in Death Mountain crater without doing mega flips, by doing a so-called recoil boost, which is much easier and nicer. But then you need to go adult also. So if you're going adult, getting hover boots because of some other objective, then you can get the 2 heart pieces in one go. So that will be all for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it and learned something, and I will see you guys next time.